always is joining me every month. It's Miss B. Masa al khair, Miss B. How are you?
Masa al-Noor, how are you all out there? Doing well?
Yeah, I'm doing well, and I'm sure everyone listening is doing well. It's a fabulous weather.
It is, actually. It's got cooler. It was quite hot a few days back, but suddenly it's
so
cool.
The topic of the day for today is about working women, women in general, and as well mothers. And if you're very much interested in taking part in our conversation for today, all you have to do is call us at 2442-6969. It's 2442-6969. So, Miss B, I know that you have a fantastic code there. That is from a guy, actually.
I like this guy.
Okay.
I just don't know why he said this, but I like him.
Okay.
Okay, so I found this quote, and I actually heard it before, and it's from Freud, and if people know me, they know I like Freud, but I don't know what happened here.
Okay.
Anyway.
Yeah, you're Miss B. I don't think anyone knows.
Oh, yes. Oh, nobody knows me. Okay, then. So the quote goes something like this. It goes, "The great question that has never been answered and which I have not yet been able to answer despite my 30 years of research into the feminine soul is, what does a woman want?"
I think every guy can relate to that somehow.
إيش
What do
قصدهم؟
I don't know.
What do they mean?
I don't know.
Don't they know what we want? Shall I list it?
Yeah,
Or shall I should calm down, right?
Yeah, calm down.
Okay.
Haddi.
What is with what does women want? Obviously, up till now.
Well, I'll be the devil advocate here
go
and
for it.
defend شوية مع الشباب,
Go
and they'll
for it.
say like, we don't exactly know what you think.
Yes.
Yeah, because we'd say I'm fine, but then we're not fine.
Yeah.
We'll be like, I'm good, but deep down we're not good.
Okay.
But in that sense as well, I don't want to share my feelings, so
Okay.
as a
that's
girl,
interesting.
yani, that's why I'll say I'm fine. So I think guys should know that already. What do you think?
Do you think so? Because I think women kind of... Okay, so the next question would be, after you saying, no, there's nothing wrong with me, and then men, and it's not their fault, there is men that actually don't get it. Okay, that actually really don't get it. And then I think after that question, I think what you would like him to say is, again, what is wrong? Then you would spill the beans, basically. But if you don't get to that point, is it frustrating?
No, I don't like to spill the beans.
Oh, okay. I've got one who doesn't want to spill the beans here. But it's interesting. I hear this a lot. What does a woman want?
Yeah.
Maybe we should do research in that, because I'm sure there's
but
a
then
lot of things
every
we
single
want.
yeah, it's like what me asking what men want. I mean, come on, yani.
PlayStation?
Yeah, you wouldn't know what men want. Yani, okay, no, it's easier for me.
They don't want us to nag them.
It's easier for me to just get a gadget and say, this is what you want, and then he'll deep down think, it's like, yeah, exactly, that's what I want, but maybe he didn't want it.
And Rumaitha, remember the nagging part.
Yes.
Okay, this is a question, and I
the
would
whining.
love it for people to answer it. I have another question. I have another question besides Freud's. Why do women nag? Now, I'm not going to say anything. Let's see who's going to answer us that question.
Yeah, you can call us at 2442-6969 about why women nag. So let's listen to this.
I think women nag because of insecurity.
Of insecurity, okay?
Insecurity. When they tend to speak more of what is in their head, and multiple number of times, that is what is construed as nagging, because they repeat the same thing over and over 20 times, and men tend to get a little fed up of it.
Okay.
I suppose the proper way of addressing this nag element from the women would be to understand that they are feeling a little insecure at that point in time, and what they need to be given to understand and feel is that, look, we are here, we love you, we would be there to take care of you, you have nothing much to worry, get over it, and that would certainly help them reduce nagging.
That's really interesting.
Yeah.
What's your name? Would you like to tell us your
My
name?
name is Ramesh.
Thank you so much, Ramesh. Thank you so much for your input.
So, Basma, what do you think about that?
I'm supposed to be Miss B, Rumaitha.
Oh my God!
Okay. Nobody heard
Okay,
that.
the cat is out.
Let's do the Men in Black thing.
Okay.
Erase.
Okay, erase. Okay.
Okay, go on.
So what do you think about that?
I thought that was really interesting, actually. I thought it was really good that we got a quick response, first of all. And I'm not going to say anything, actually. Let's see if we can
Let's
get
see if a lady can reply
Come
back.
on, women.
If you want to reply
Fight
back
your
to
point.
Ramesh and defend
you,
the
Ramesh.
cause why the women nag is actually because they feel insecure, call at 2442-6969. Okay, so we'll be talking about mothers
Yeah,
now.
let's talk about mothers. We talked a bit about the women thing, and we're going to talk more later on because of the Women's Day that just passed. I think it was on the 8th. It was on the 8th of March.
Yes, 8th
Apparently,
of March.
this started in
This Thursday.
1909 in the US, and like way back.
And it
which
was
is quite
called a
interesting.
different name, right?
Yeah, it was called the International Working Women's Day.
Okay, and
Ooh,
seems
we've got
that
a
we
caller.
have a caller.
Excitement.
Let's see. And hello.
Hi, I'm trying to get in touch with Merge. Is this the right number?
Yes, this is Merge's number.
Hi, I just wanted to respond to that patronizing, obnoxious man that just came on the radio.
Oh, come on. You cannot say obnoxious. He was just saying his opinion.
Patronizing? Oh, I toned it down. I could have used much heavier language.
Okay. So what's your response?
Yeah, give us your response.
Mentally deluded man.
Okay, give us your response. That would be really good.
Okay, how do I do that?
Just say it.
Just
You're
say it.
on air. By the way.
Oh my God. This gentleman is the most patronizing, misinformed, delusional.
But
arrogant-
why?
fight back. Fight
Okay,
back.
you
What
don't
is
need
it?
to call him names, but tell us, what do you think? Why do women
We
nag?
nag because we're insecure and because we need men to take care of us. Oh my God. We
Okay, so
nag.
why do you think
I
we nag?
Women nag because the men that are in our lives don't listen, and they tend to patronize what we need them to do to help us. And so that's what we end up having to repeat ourselves, is because people that we are trying to nag listen. And if they actually responded to us and made it clear that they understood what we were asking and that they would either not accept it or reject it, but at least would acknowledge it, then we wouldn't have to keep asking.
Thanks
All right.
so much for that.
Well, what was your name? What's your name?
Thanks.
My name's Carrie.
Carrie.
Thank you so
All right,
much,
thank
Carrie.
you,
That
Carrie.
was so good. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, so pretty much interesting.
It's going wild here.
Yeah. Okay, so
I don't know. But this is my point of view, and I feel, and I say this a lot, if men just listened, maybe we wouldn't nag. It's so easy. Listen, we will not nag. Nag because you don't listen. Once, twice, 3, 4. Okay, it's very easy. Actually, if you just answer us once, we're okay with it. So,
Yeah.
but everybody has their own opinion.
I have
as
my
we'd
own
say.
opinion, which is somewhat different than what Carrie and Miss B said.
Thank you for saying Miss B. Thank you.
Okay, and my opinion is actually the reason why we nag is actually just to channel the emotions that we feel inside.
Yeah.
So you might be very frustrated that he didn't do something, but you don't necessarily mean to screw up his life by nagging, but that's the only channel that you have to tell him, okay, I'm okay, but I'm just channeling my anger. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're pissed off from the person, as much as you're
talking, you're venting.
you're venting it off.
But they don't get the venting part every time.
I might.
You're nagging, Rometha.
Okay. It might be different because maybe I'm not married, maybe I'm not sharing my life with a guy right now, but I'm just saying it in general. This is what I think. But you might have a different opinion. Carrie might have a different opinion.
My
Ramesh,
opinion is
Ramesh
just
is
listen
totally
and no more nagging.
Ramesh is totally the way that he said it is actually exactly the way guys think of it.
Yes, it is.
But it's not exactly right.
And
because
Carrie's words
not
exactly-
every single woman is insecure out there. She's actually very dependent, especially if she's a mother. She's not insecure. And
Not
if
at
you
all.
think that she is insecure and you want her to shut up, just tell her how beautiful she is or something, so she could stop
That's gonna make her,
nagging.
Rometha.
No,
She's so angry that you're
she's-
beautiful.
no, but make it up to her. It's the whole point of nagging is basically him not doing something.
Yeah.
I'll give you a big example that happened a few days ago. Was a friend of mine actually told her husband that she wanted the tickets to a big show that's happening, the Bollywood whatever, and he didn't manage to call, and she got so pissed off that she ended up nagging. And he ended up telling her, then forget it, I'm not going to do this. Then that's the totally wrong way to do it. You should actually just do what she's nagging about, and that's it.
I guess that's why men and women are totally different in lots of ways.
Yes.
I mean, this is the typical man and woman thing. I mean, we got Ramesh, thank you very much, and we got Carrie, is that right? Carrie? And I thank you very much as well. And this is exactly, it's like two teams.
Yeah.
So this will go on, but yeah, as I said, what I thought was listen, not nag.
Well, okay. Fresh 104.8, that was Katy Perry with Part of Me. Masa al khair. And I have with me Miss B, still continuing our nice, appropriate conversation. And it ended up that I got responses saying that I was nagging as well.
See, told you.
I'll never side with guys again. All right, so we said that we're talking about Mother's Day. Mother's Day? Yeah, Mothers. Yep. Yeah, and...
Mother's
what
Day.
Do you think of
you have
Mothers?
that
Yeah, we have a competition right now that has reached to the voting.
Yeah, and it's
and you just log
104 words.
Yeah, you actually how it starts is that you nominate your mom using 104 words.
Okay.
And the best nominations, which are basically 15, get played every day. 3 of them get played every day.
I heard
then you log on to www.radiomerge.fm and vote for the best nomination. The best nomination
really
gets their mother spoiled with us.
Oh, moms need to be spoiled.
Yeah,
I know. I'd love
get
to be spoiled.
Yeah.
I think 104 words are not enough at all. I know, it's very difficult, isn't it? Shocking.
Yeah.
And one of the, I think it was a child, said that it wasn't enough, and I thought that was really cute because actually there isn't any number that is enough.
And it's actually really lovely to have kids as well asking, what do you think about your mom? And everyone surpasses everything and just talks about how great their mom is and everything.
Oh, thank God they didn't say the other parts. We don't like discipline and timeout. And
No, they didn't.
Okay,
I don't
good.
think anyone, I mean, even from a kid to a grown-up, if you ask them the first question, why do you love your mom? You actually forget about timeouts and
That's
everything
really
like
good.
that.
That's really good.
Yeah.
I know. I'll talk about my mom a bit, and I think I actually, up till today, I can't repay her for anything.
Exactly.
And she told me once something, and I always remember this. She says that from the day you're born until the day she dies, right? Umr Taweel, inshallah, that she is a mother every day. So even today, I'm married, I have kids, I still go back
to your mom.
and talk to my mom
Yeah.
about stuff. And that's maybe because she has we have a good relationship with each other. Some people have a better relationship with their dad,
Yeah.
but I have, for example, with my mom.
very good one.
And then I don't know, moms these days. I mean, I'm not belittling moms who don't work, because I think working is actually, I mean, being a mom at home is actually a job without a salary.
Yeah.
And it's an ongoing, it's like 24, like you don't have the break
24/7.
and stuff like that. But being a mom and working and looking after your kids, and we do have help at home, which alhamdulillah, we have that privilege of having helpers at home and nannies, and having social events. You know how so many weddings,
Oh my God, the
many. People give us a breather out there.
But then celebrating a wedding is the beginning to
I know, of a new
the road
life.
of motherhood, probably.
Yeah, lots of dresses and so. Anyway, so let's go with that. But yeah, she's busy. I mean, you have to work, you have to look after your kids, you have to also be with your husband, and
You have to multitask.
Yes,
Which
a lot.
not... which is like a female quality,
I
hands
guess,
down.
yes, it
Whoever,
is.
any person out there who's listening right now and thinks that they can multitask, you're absolutely wrong.
Yes, it's difficult.
Yeah, it's a very difficult task. And one of the major things that's happening right now are people texting while driving, and that on its own is proven that you're not possible of multitasking, driving and texting.
That is true. We do.
But I can mother.
I know.
Who does more.
And we do have, I must say, we do have husbands now that do help, and they actually do. She wasn't just doing. She actually is clearing her throat.
Yeah.
And no, but we do have husbands that do help a lot now. But still, I think as a woman, you're a bit different, and I guess that's why we have Women's Day, we have Mother's Day, and my husband was saying, "Oh, you guys get lots of days, and we just get that one day."
There's Father's Day.
Must be a reason.
There's
Why is only
Father's
one
Day
day?
in June.
But I guess Mother's Day, actually, did you know that it's different around the world? Like, like we have it here
On the
in
21st
March.
of March.
And there is some people who have it in May. And there's other countries that have it in April.
Yeah.
So it's quite interesting, actually.
Yeah, it's a quite variety and really nice.
Yes,
and
it is. It is. It's fun.
So, but there's another party that actually say women and mothers don't deserve special days just to recognize their achievements in one day.
Oh, okay. It's not enough, or they don't think it should be there.
ما يحتاج أصلا ما لازم. You don't need it. Because at the end of the day, we work and we prove to the world every single day that
and the
working
equality
women,
thing and all that, maybe.
Exactly.
Okay, so what should we ask?
Yeah, so what do you think is having a specific day to celebrate women's achievements or a mother special, or do you need it, or don't you? You can call it 2442-6969 or text us at 90446. The mic as well. Barik.
Zina, how are you?
Okay, I'm fine. And we had a fantastic call from Maya.
We're loving this.
Yes, I'm loving her call.
Good.
Who expressed why she doesn't celebrate Mother's Day. Okay, so let's listen to her.
Okay, so about this topic of if mothers should be celebrated on a special day, I don't really agree. I think we should be special. We should be celebrated every day, and we have to as well think of the other families who don't have mothers. Other kids don't have mothers. So where do they stand on that day? Who do they celebrate with? So that's why I feel I feel I'm kind of emotional. I tell my mom I love her every day. And I'm so happy that she's in my life every day. So I don't think we need a special day.
That's a really good view, Maya.
I actually do see your view very well.
Yeah.
And I am the type that doesn't celebrate Mother's Day.
Oh, don't
but
you?
my sisters
Neither do I. I don't celebrate
Exactly.
Mother's Day, but
So
I do send her flowers to make her happy.
Exactly. So I don't get my mom a gift. I don't tell her Happy Mother's Day. I don't do that. But I think deep down she knows that because, she knows that what I do every day and, I express my love that way. So I don't celebrate it but my siblings actually do.
Okay.
So it's like two schools of thought at the same time.
It's like the Valentine thing as well. I love you every day thing.
I don't do that either.
Okay, so what about the Women's Day? What do you think about that? Seeing that that's mothers alone. How about women?
I think, women, because we need to celebrate that. Why not?
Okay.
We should have Women's Day, but still, I don't think... I think it's a way of a reminder that we women can do anything we set our minds to.
Yes,
and celebrating that within one day a year is okay. We maybe should have more days.
And I think that was the reason why it was made, actually, because of the working class of women.
Yeah, it was actually made as International Women's Day was actually called International Working Women's Day before.
Yeah, so that was
really?
exactly the reason.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Maya, for your call.
Anyway, thank you so much
Have
for
a
this
lovely
great
day.
topic.
Thanks.
Great show, and looking forward to hearing you again soon.
So that was Maya speaking about her opinion on Mother's Day and International Women's Day. What do you think, Bisma?
I thought that was very interesting. I never
what's
thought
your
of it that way.
personal opinion on this?
Oh, me.
Yes,
Okay.
you.
Mother's Day. For me, I've always liked celebrating Mother's Day, but that's how I am. I like celebrating all these days. Yes, we do say it every day, and I do tell my mom every day that I love her, and I love her a lot. And I do tell my husband, the Valentine, I love him. So I think these things are kind of like a soft reminder. I take it that way, but that's my opinion. And it's not that we don't appreciate them the other days, but, it's just like, okay, it's a bit of a special day. I mean, I'm a mother now. And I feel like, when are my kids going to grow up?
You deserve it?
Yeah,
you deserve
I
having
want
a Mother's
flowers,
Day?
Ramatha, please.
Okay, flowers.
Just a flower.
Okay.
Flowers. Okay. Something like that. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I was waiting for this part of, I'm going to be a mom. I'm going to get presents now. So maybe it's the present part as well. I have no idea. I'll tell you how it goes. That's if I get one.
You'll definitely get one. I'll torture your kids if you don't.
I think it's the husband that has to move. Okay.
Well, so we are coming to the end of Good Life for today.
Sadly.
And it was a pleasure having you, Miss B, with me today.
And I think
we're
we'll
going
meet
to be, we'll meet again on the 16th of April. Yeah. And we'll be talking about anger and anger management.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you can have that image of angry birds as well and how angry they are when they... Yeah, that is exactly what we're going to be talking about. So we are ending our segment for today with a quote, which says...
The highest salary in the world is
Another job, a mother's job.
mother's.
Huh?
Okay.
Because it's paid by pure love.
that
Aw,
nice?
sweet.
Aw.